Have you ever had a neighbor that was so obnoxious that you wish they would move, or their house burned down, or a tornado just come through and rip that fucker away? Yeah, we had a couple of neighbors like that. But on one street we lived on, we had a neighbor that was so fucking horrible. I mean, they were the worst neighbors you can imagine. Every time they came by, something got broken. Somebody got hurt. They were given to knife play and gun play. They were crazy people. Man, I would jump for joy when my mother said, "Hey, we're moving in 2 weeks." Yes, we're finally out of here. My 8-year-old ass was so happy. We're leaving, getting out of here, out of that neighborhood. We're finally done with that family because Tommy's and his family were the crazy. Tommy beat up a guy and robbed him of his barbecue as they were in their yard barbecuing. He just went in there and grabbed it and running down the alley with barbecue sauce all over his face, looking crazy as hell, and wanted me to get involved. I didn't want no part of it. That's why I always wanted to move, because getting away from that crazy guy to all the stuff he tried to get me into, well, I had to get away. He was a little older than I was, and he was a bully. So when we finally moved, we're gone. And over 7 years, we moved from different places, always away from where we knew they were. And then, like I said, 7 years later, my sister come in and say, "Hey, you will not believe who I saw today." "Who?" "Diane." "What Diane? Tommy's sister?" "Yeah." "Oh, shit. Where you see her?" "She was in the store." "Oh, man. Now they know where we are. You told them where we are?" "I didn't tell them exactly, but they know we're in this neighborhood." I said, "Oh, they found us. God damn it, we got to get out of here. We're not going to move again." "I'm the motherfuckers are crazy." I know. "Okay, so what's up?" "They don't know where we live, so we just got to just keep avoiding it." Why are you looking like that?" I told them that we might stop by because they gave me their address. Why would you do that, Rosie? Why would you tell them we're going to come by? I'm not going over there. And Nene like, "I'll go with you." And Tookie's like, "Yeah, I'll go." I said, "Fuck. All right, okay. When we going to go?" "I don't know, a couple of nights from now." And a few nights later, we went to their house. And I was like, man, I don't even want to, let's just get in there, spend a few minutes and, let's get out. That was the plan. So we get there, and we're walking up to the house. We see Tommy sitting there or standing on the porch with this shit-eating grin on his face. And I'm like, oh, this is already some shit. And his brother Robert was sitting on the corner of the porch where it's kind of a little dark. And he was like, "What's up, y'all? What y'all bitches doing?" "Hey, man, why's it gonna be all that, man? Hey, we just come by, man, to visit." "Man, sure took y'all a long damn time. What y'all moved? Y'all moved, didn't tell nobody, man. I ain't seen y'all in like 7 years." "Yeah, man, we've been moving, man. Yeah, man, y'all moved away from, no, man, it wasn't nothing like that. We just moved." "Yeah, all right, man, So my sister Rosie said, let me go in there and holler at your sister Diane." So she went in there and hollered at her sister. She had a bunch, they had a bunch of sisters. And when Rosie was in there talking to him, Nene was eerily quiet. She saw something. She saw something that me and Tookie didn't see. So Tommy goes over to Robert and said, "Hey, man, let me see it." And Robert like, "Nah, man, ain't nobody gonna fuck with this with me, man." Tommy said, "Come on, man, let me hold it." And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Nene, eagle-eyed, already and saw something. And Robert like, "Nah, man, ain't nobody gonna see this shit but me, man. You understand? Nobody but me." Tommy said, "Man, stop being a bitch. Let me hold it." And then that's when Robert, in his right hand, shifted the gun from his right hand to his left hand, like, "No, motherfucker, this is my shit." I'm like, oh, this mother. I said, "Man, you got a gun?" "Yeah, man." "Oh, don't worry, little bitch. I ain't gonna shoot you." I ain't worried about that, man. But what y'all doing with a gun?" Tommy like, that motherfucker think he motherfucking king, man. I want to hold the gun too. Like a bunch of goddamn kids. I'm like, man, hey, man. So Nene like, well, we just stopped by. Now we know where you guys are. We'll be able to come back more. Just now that we know where you guys are, we'll be back. Yeah. Oh, y'all leaving already? Nene like, yeah, we coming back. Rosie, you ready? So Rosie come out, and now she see Robert, and he's holding the gun. And Rosie said, oh, okay. Yeah, we gonna go. Rosie picked up what was going on. We gonna go. We come back. We'll be back. Oh, man, y'all leaving already? Yeah, man, we gotta, we just gonna, like I said, we just gonna run up here, knock this out. Oh, okay, man. All right, man. Y'all a bunch of bitches, man. And so, no, we ain't all that. We'll be back. So we start walking away. And Nene said, Pelly, don't run. She saw the look in my eyes. I was scared. I was afraid. I was about to run. Nene said, don't run. And he said, just keep walking. Everybody just keep walking. Rosie said, yeah, don't run. Nobody run. Just everybody remain still. Just walk slow. And we start walking slow. We got up there. Tommy and his brother still in the back on the front porch looking at us. I said, just keep walking. Just keep walking. And that's what we did. And all of a sudden, it was Rosie, Nene, Toogie, and me. And right when we were walking slow, a bullet went right past my ear. I said, oh shit. Oh my God, they shooting at us. Right? So we ran, hit the ground and started scooting on our bellies like we were in the army. And then 3 more times. Oh, this motherfucker crazy. I told you don't want to go over there. This motherfucker. Nene said, get behind the cars. We ran behind the cars. And then we ran from one car to the next, And then when we got to the point where we could run, we started running. The fourth time my sister Nene saved me. Because I was going to run. And if I had ran when I thought about running, crazy ass Robert would have shot us. One of us could have died. As I told you guys in other videos, if you got a Nene in your life, thank them. Thank them to the bottom of your heart, because they are there for you. They've been there. They will literally give up their lives so you can live. So think about that. Think about that. This is just a little food for thought from the corner, Pelly's Corner, where the shadows fade, but the stories remain. I'll see you guys in the next video.